Guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin, and welcome back to a brand new commentary series. And it's going to be a commentary on, of course, from the title and the thumbnail, Alien Earth. I am a huge Alien fan. Like, I own pretty much all of them on 4K. I own Alien clearly from the looks of it, Alien Romulus, Aliens, which I think is probably my favorite Alien film out of the franchise. I do own Alien Covenant and Prometheus. I don't own 3, which I kind of do want to own. If they do make a 4K for it, I don't hate it. It's not terrible. Definitely way better than Resurrection, which I will never own. And I don't own the Alien versus Predator movies. I don't own those. But overall, I am like a big Alien fan, and so I've been really looking forward to this show, and it's out on Disney Plus. It's doing weekly releases, but we did get 2 episodes dropped, so I'm gonna make these two reactions into 2 different videos. I'll keep my reviews into the same video, but I'm gonna separate these 2. So if you guys enjoyed this reaction, come back for the second one. And I will drop episode 2 before episode 3 drops. So I'll drop that the Tuesday morning before episode 3 drops, and episode 3 will drop Sunday. So these will be a weekly Sunday release for these reactions. So, but we're gonna get right here with episode 1, Neverland. When a spaceship crash lands on Earth, a sister searches for her brother Asmus, don't know that word, and unexpected alien threat. That's a good way to open it. All right, let's do this. I hope it's good. Hulu original, which Hulu's going away, so not really original anymore. In the future, the race for immortality will come in 3 guises. I'm going to pause it actually so that I can read this. Cybernetically enhanced humans, cyborgs, artificial intelligence, being synthetics, yeah. Being downloaded with human conscious hybrids. Alright, so this is something completely new in the franchise, at least from our knowledge. We've seen android synthetics be like made as like almost like a clone version of like a real person, but it's not with the memories of that person. This is the first time of this being really introduced in that way, which is very interesting. I'm curious to see what they do with that. Also, this episode is an hour long, so good start also Disney for that. Hour-long episodes, which technically prevails would determine what corporation rules the universe. All right, we're keeping the classic Alien intro. That's good. So this, I believe, takes place before Alien. No, I think it has to take place after Alien, right? Okay. Mother. What's up, Mother? Mother from another mother. That's a robot. Year 2120. What was the first Alien? Mission length 65 years. Jesus Christ. This is very like similar to the first Alien. Nice paying homage. That's very cool. I'm looking up what time did the first Alien take place. That took place 2122. So this happens before that.
Honestly, cryo really creeps me out.
I wonder why.
That's because Tang over there with his little beady eyes stares at you while you sleep.
Yeah, that is pretty creepy.
He doesn't do that.
Of course he does.
Anymore.
He does.
So they know that he's an android. You know what's also interesting? Some of the crew members look very similar to the other crew from the first film.
Moon, right?
No, that's dynamic. Utani has Mars and Saturn.
Yeah, but we're talking about the Earth. Who rules what? The kid hasn't done a social...
There's planet owning? That's interesting. I mean, that would make sense. Companies owning planets if there was, like, space travel.
Started by a kid maybe 10 years ago?
Boy Cavalier.
That's the one. youngest trillionaire ever.
Well, actually, Batman. Bruce Wayne.
Poor baby.
Mr. Tang.
Did they say he was an android? I thought they said maybe they don't. Maybe he's not an android. Maybe he's just a weird person.
Commas are down. Looks like the log files are corrupted. I want you and Tang looking into what system we can shut down.
Why don't we just shoot Chibusu's specimens into space?
Specimens are the mission.
Easy for you to say, cyborg.
Wait, what? You're the cyborg? Oh.
We lost a lot of good men getting them for what? The company can put shit into our breakfast cereal to control our minds.
So if this takes place 2 years before Alien, before Ripley, I'm trying to think of like how wouldn't this been like well known with her crew and all that. It must mean that she's already been out there. Like she's like actually out there right now because time space travel works differently. Ugh, God, that's fucking gross. So there wouldn't really need to be much covering up. But it also makes sense why a lot of this happens in the same time frame.
No, I never knew it was me.
They even have their own orange cat. Do you guys think Michael Fassbender's character will be ever mentioned ever again? Or they will just be like, forget about that. Forget about that storyline. And that group of cast members from Covenant, forget about Prometheus. That's the one thing I like about Alien Romulus. Spoilers, I guess, a bit from Alien Romulus. But they fix why everything happens in Covenant. They actually not make it the reason why Michael Fassbender is the creation of all of them, which is the original reason. So they're all dead? You're not gonna show us that? Okay. Looks like the island from the new Jurassic World film. Can't believe I'm reminding myself of that. Professor X. Didn't know you were in this.
Where did it come from?
It was in the mess.
What are you gonna do with it?
Keep it.
What do you think we should do with it?
It's a pet. It's a weird thing to have as a pet, but it's a pet.
Squash it.
What if, while I'm squashing it, another scorpion stings me? To protect its friend, the same way you're trying to protect me.
It scares me.
You know what scares me is you have a similar forehead as Bella Ramsey. Stop. She's clearly ill. Gonna have a lot of people upset with me. I was just trying to insult Bella Ramsey, alright? This still doesn't actually make myself look good in any way, but...
Are you gonna kill it?
No. We just had this conversation. Dude looks like he's from like a 1980s band. Like trying to feel young once again. So he goes with all the blonde hair. Has a big head. Not trying to make fun of her or anything, but that's just not like a normal looking head. You can tell like it's like prosthetics on her. People are like, actually, that is actually her real head. Next, I just actually insulted the person. Well, nothing new. I've done it before. I'll keep on doing it.
Who Neil Armstrong was?
He was an astronaut.
Not just an astronaut. He was the first man to set foot on the moon. You're gonna be the first too.
Step on the moon?
Going to the moon?
You're gonna be the first person to transition from a human body to a synthetic. Do you want to see a magic trick?
Peter Pan? Good thing you don't look like a druggie. Freaking Winnie the Pooh horror universe.
I want my brother.
Told you can see him when you wake up.
You can't see me.
No.
Because it's a secret. What we're doing.
Secret what you're... So no one knows what you're doing. Why is it a secret though?
She looks like a Wendy.
And that's where the show ends. It didn't work. Oh, gosh, she just has a big forehead even as a baby. I'm sorry. It's just jokes, guys. Laugh. Don't be a liberal. Okay, I'll stop. Is this a real place? Because it does really do look like the Jurassic World Rebirth Island. How did you even get up there? Did you rock climb it like Tom Cruise? I do my own stunts now since I'm an android.
How are you feeling today?
Not like I'm dying.
These are weird. Your breasts. They're weird.
Can we switch them out? Why does he look familiar? He really looks like I've seen it before.
The other children have arrived. I'm not alone anymore? Like me.
Not yet.
They're still children. So we need to help them to make the transition so they're not afraid. Can you do that?
So this is definitely like manipulating young children.
Were you sick too? Before?
Dying even. And everybody was so sad. But then the boy genius came along, and he said, "Don't be sad. I'm gonna fix you right up." And that's exactly what he did.
Like almost like Freaky Friday in a way.
Will I be able to walk again?
No. It's just like we're gonna put you in a disabled robot body. Oh, that would be so messed up. So our main lead of cast members are gonna be a bunch of robots. I don't know how I feel about that, because then we kind of lose that attachment when they die. It'll make it also easier for them to kill off a bunch of people. But also they're technically also kids. Technically, if you're gonna do like this body count for those channels that do like body counts, yeah, this is technically a death. Add it to the count. I like this transition. That's pretty cool. It's fucking creepy. What the fuck? Oh, it's the paralyzed girl. Oh my god, I can't walk still. What the fuck? This is a mess up joke, guys. Well, gotta wait for you to die until I can answer this question. What the fuck?
Hurry up! It's coming! Laurel!
Pretty advanced android. By non-name character we don't know anything about. Oh. 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 I really like the future tech that just looks like it's still from the 80s, the 90s.
She's watching the brother again.
Who does he work for? He works for Prodigy, just like us. He has to work with soldiers who work with guns.
Cool. The Marines.
They told him I died.
Ice Age. Why can't you play a better one? Why are you watching, what is it, the fourth one? That's like the worst one to watch. Watch like the first one. Come on.
Fury! Face so fully.
I think that's because that's the one that Disney made. I think that's like the first film that it was under Disney's control. So it's like, we're gonna show this one because we take pride of this one. No, Disney. No one likes that one. Anyone that says they do, they have bad opinion and it sucks. Trashing any like Ice Age 4 fans. Is it 4? How many are there? I know there's a new one coming out. Holy shit. Well, anyone upset about Man of Steel's deaths counts? A lot of people are fucking dead now.
Call it in.
What is this little dude telling me what to do? I'm not calling in shit.
2, that way. 3, that way. Follow me.
I'm pretty sure it's probably the android's goal was to get the xenomorph loose. But what was the android's goal after this? Now you have creatures loose on Earth. So much for a plan. They really went all out with this show. Honestly, like I give Disney a lot of crap, especially with their remakes, but Disney with the 20th century IPs, they've been doing a lot better than what Fox has ever done. When it comes to Alien and Predator so far. Pulse rifle guns look pretty good. Those look accurate. I completely forgot that Alien Isolation 2 is happening. I can't wait for that. I'm hoping that it keeps like the same elevation as the first game and what so far this show is showing.
Why don't you have kids?
Well, we tried to have kids, but I have a low sperm count. Sperm's funny word.
Isn't a sperm what comes out of a boy and then goes into the girl's egg?
Okay. I like to remind everyone she's still like a kid and probably will technically forever stay as a kid since she can't age actually. So having this talk isn't really comfortable or appropriate.
I said we can do it. Sir, we're fast, we're strong. We don't break. You made us. We can do it. Rescue people, clean up.
Why?
The brother from her old life. He's a medic with the tactical unit.
Oh, it's Timothy Oliphant. That's who he is. I couldn't recognize him with that ugly ass hair.
Send them.
Send.
Yeah. The Lost Boys. Let's see how they handle the stress.
That's what you call him, the Lost Boys. This is a terrible idea. Sending a bunch of not only untrained professionals, you're sending children practically.
The hell is that?
It's some weird vagina thing.
You think he died in the crash? He's been shot.
How can you not feel that?
Don't turn around. Slowly. Weapons on the ground. Mother, lab specimens seem intact. Moving to track the fugitives.
It's pretty getting intense for a bunch of characters I don't have any form of connections with, besides the brother, but he's actually kind of the weakest one. Trying to tell me what to do with his skinny arms. Shut up.
What does that?
Me in bed when I'm having a really good time with a lady.
Hey! We're in here!
It's a weird close-up shot. I could smell the bad breath on you. Ugh.
Jesus.
What?
Something's on me.
What do you mean something's on you?
Where's it gone? I can't see.
It's crawled up your butthole. Oh! Oh! Is it sucking on it's sucking out its blood? Oh. He dead. Oh. You're dead too. Timothy Oliphant's acting suspicious. It's gonna be a reveal that he's a robot too, isn't he? He's like oddly sitting up straight very weirdly like a robot would do.
Used to be food, you know. Your lives were short and filled with fear. Then your brains grew. You built tools and used them to conquer nature.
That explains the big forehead. Ah, thanks, Oliphant.
You stopped being food. I should say, you told yourself you weren't food anymore. But in the animal kingdom, there is always someone bigger or smaller who would eat you. You're born, you live, you die.
My brother is not gonna die.
Of course he will.
No.
Were you not listening to my story? Everyone dies, even with age. For a synthetic, you're pretty dumb. So it's like where it's gonna end. Yeah. Odd music choice doesn't. I don't know if that really goes with this. Is there like anything else? All right. Well, that was episode 1 for Alien Earth, and to be honest, I liked it. I don't like. I really don't have much complaints for that first episode. We'll have to see what episode 2 does. The only I guess nitpick of mine, I'm not a big fan of the cinematography, the weird close-ups on the face. Those I'm not really a big fan of. But overall, I think it's a great setup for the show so far. I'm curious to see what else they do with the creatures, which they look amazing. The one eye one, I'm very curious to see what that one's all about. And I'm interested to learn a bit more about what I'm always gonna fuck up saying the company's name. But I'm curious to see what their goal is on when they want to when it comes to finding life forms and all that. Like I want to learn a bit more about that because you get glimpses of it in the films, but you don't. But besides what the films do, becoming just like this creature monster type of film, like you got to run and hide, there isn't really much learning about what is the end goal for this. So I'm hoping that they dive a little bit into the lore and a little bit into all that stuff. I'm very curious to see what that does and what this sets up. Well, if this sets up maybe the first Alien film, does this set up more when it comes to Alien Romulus and what the sequel that will become, and will it set up maybe Predators Badlands? I don't know. We'll have to see in the upcoming weeks what happens. So anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the whole entire series and the show itself. Thank you guys very much for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye, guys.